pads took him right off his feet at the 19.
Dilly Dilly stream.
First carry now for Jordan Howard. And nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Tried to get the edge there. The defense just too quick to the ball.
That's what we call total team defense there. Can't get to the edge, no place to move it inside, and then allows everyone else to run to the ball and create a big-time tackle for no gain for the offense.
Руки потеют, блядь, пиздец. Похмельный стрим.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. They go with Howard again, fighting him off. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down.
Ezekiel Ziggy Ansah with a tackle for loss. Just think he's still learning the game of football. Didn't play a heck of a lot of it in his native country. And at BYU was just scratching the surface before he hit the NFL.
Yeah, from Ghana, where he really likes soccer and basketball, but football's okay for him, right?
Yeah, I think it's worked out very well. Drafted on potential, he's realizing it here.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And this is complete to Zach Miller. And they'll get him down here at the 23. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
And this will be taken at the 13. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And the Lions will take over.
Консервативно.
And the D looking like they may blitz. First down, Mariota. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. On 3rd and 1, here's Mariota. And this is going to be incomplete.
Now that's a great opening series defensively. You force what should be a 3 and out on your opening possession.
And great coverage there on 3rd down to force the incompletion to set up 4th.
Так долго думать, я подумал бы, что фейк.
And here now the punter Martin booming this one away.
Хуёво, по-моему, прицелился, нет?
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Bears take over. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. No gain, and it's second down.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at them, including a safety valve. And that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
So 2nd and 10 here. Play clock winding down. This is Howard on 2nd down. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
Look, the first down marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to find for an offense when they're in a long yardage situation, which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it, and boy, the reward was there. A big, big pickup, and guess what? It's now 3rd and very short in order to try and pick up a first down.
On 3rd and 1, here's
Что ты
Cousins.
шутишь?
And he's got
Ничего
Decker,
себе.
left side. A
Кто
loss of a
знает?
yard, and it brings up 4th.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but
Прям,
to
блядь,
no
он реально
benefit at
знает.
all. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
Это прям вот, блядь, стрим потушить или что, блядь? Это как вот это было?
And how about the call here? They need 2
блядь, я
yards
не
in their
нажал.
own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout.
Так,
They'll
вот меня
have 2
напрягло.
remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone.
Мне очень эта
Missed
хуйня не понравилась
opportunity
только
there,
что.
maybe to pin him back. Here's the Lion offense now as
Просто
they
чел
get
знает, что
ready
будет,
to
и бежит.
take over. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Касперский поди
But you
сидит,
don't look down at
подсказывает
your
ему.
play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my
Блядь, задержка была
playmakers are.
нормальная на
Get the
стриме,
ball
почему
in their
опять
hands,
я
and
сразу
maybe the
вижу свой
offense will
плей.
move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Вообще без
Right
задержки.
play, yeah.
That too.
А вон 10 секунд, нет, 5. Это ебаный пиздец.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
И как играть тогда? Если видно стрим.
They begin the drive with a run by Murray. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Да. видно.
second down. Going with a screen for Murray. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's third down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
Third down, Mariota. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. It'll be a
Я буду играть так, чтобы комбинации было не видно. Буду выбирать одну, блядь, а потом менять на другое. И, блядь, не буду смотреть. Выходит, так надо играть.
And then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Here with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, as the Lions are in possession of the football here to begin quarter number 2. They are, however, facing a fourth down situation. Here's Sam Martin now, as he'll kick it away for the second time.
Вообще очень хочется стрим потушить, чтобы, блядь, играть было комфортно.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. Onto the field now come the Bears. This is their third drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
И так, конечно, видно, что это блиц, но, блядь.
They'll begin the drive with Howard. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Now a second down throw for Cousins. Dancing to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass. And the play clock's running down. Throwing, Cousins, and able to find Decker. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. First down, here's Cousins. They'll set up the screen to Howard. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A good first down call as the screen play gets him 9.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Комбинацию реально можно смотреть так. Прям вот. Если смены делаю, то да. Если я играю то, что с самого начала поставил, то, блядь, это изи.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Cousins now to throw on first down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
You know, every time we talk with people about the most important quality for a quarterback to have in the NFL, what do they usually cite?
Arm strength.
Yeah, and that's really way down on the list. Accuracy is one of the bigger ones, maybe the foremost one. That's what he needed on that play.
Time running out here on the play clock. Trying the right side with Howard. I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
From the red zone now, Cousins. They'll leave it for Cohen, complete. And a big collision there as he winds up flat on his back. 12 more yards there and another first down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. And open is Jeffrey. Touchdown, Chicago.
Dilly Dilly.
Alshon Jeffrey, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Bears are in for 6. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears. Now here's Bryant to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And this is their third drive. Maybe the focus right now not so much on points, but getting their first down.
And when you start off a game, you don't even think that's an issue, do you? But you go a drive, a second drive, no first down, that becomes an issue. Now you got to think about, okay, what type of play calling do I have to do to get us in a spot to pick that first one up?
Mariota now to throw on first down. Going right side here, and that's complete. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. A first down throw for Mariota. And Jones has it over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards for number 11.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. On first down, Murray. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. minute 58 to go in this first half of play. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break. A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11. Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. And they're definitely showing blitz here. Mariota on 1st down. Ebron with it over the middle. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A good 1st down call as the screenplay gets him 9.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play. If you're on offense, be aware, a ball may come your way.
Как ебанько играю, блядь. Просто реально как ебанько. Аж самому стыдно, блядь.
That was 2nd down run for Murray. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. Mariota from the gun on 3rd down.
Домой,
and
блядь.
It is incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
Yeah, as an offensive coordinator, if you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work. But in his defense, this has been a stifling defense so far. So they've got to start finding a way to unlock them as this game goes on.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the
Chicago
field.
getting ready to
We'll see
go.
how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Cousins on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Now it's 2nd and 7.
Просто вынос сыграть. Очень хочется, блядь.
Off the play fake, Cousins. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
Как же долго мяч шутит,
And it's intercepted. Miles Killebrew with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. That late hitting the clock, second quarter. Why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may force them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Following the interception here, Mariota. Throw left side, taken in by Galladay. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Mariota now from the 50. Left side completion to Jones. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Если сейчас футбол забьет, то вообще молодец, конечно. Вопросов 0.
Here is Matt Prater now. He's got the leg for this as he holds the NFL record with a 64-yarder back in 2013. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here.
Нет, по-моему.
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. So we come upon halftime here at Soldier Field with the Bears out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando as we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports halftime report. Larry? This fielded at the 2. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. A gain of 6 there on first.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Second down and 4. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. From the pistol, they run it with Murray. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. The Lions on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's 3rd and 3. From the gun, Mariota. And he connects with Ebron. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48.
У меня, конечно, и так настроения нет, но, блядь, знаешь, что чел еще, блядь, сидит такой хуйней занимается, блядь, конечно, убивает не совсем с настроения. Ему, конечно, не очень сильно это помогает, но, блядь, что-то я опечален очень сильно. Прям очень сильно опечален. Или ливнуть хочется, или хуй его знает, как-то, блядь. Не знаю. Мне не нравится такая хуйня. Давай, беги тут по жопе, блядь.
Big hit. Knocked down sideways. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Four yards remaining now on second down.
Давай, говно, играй, блядь.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota.
Вот так, блядь, на нахуй.
Picked off by Danny Trevathan.
Мяч не врет, блядь.
Return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. First possession of the third quarter.
Чел видел блиц, блядь. А блицов не было, блядь. Ой, как же так, блядь.
That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
They go with Howard to begin the drive. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. Again, it's Howard. Howard has the first down and then some. And he's brought down. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Он меняет, блядь.
Play clock winding down. On first down, they run with Howard, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Let's see what the offense comes with here. 2nd and 8. On the toss play, Howard. And some room to maneuver.
Домой, блядь.
Howard has the first down and then some. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. That good for 19 at a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down. A give to Howard. Now Howard stripped. He lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And the offense inside the 5 here at the 4. It's 1st and goal. They come up in an offset eye. Shift together here from the D-line. There's the first carry for Tariq Cohen.
Домой, блядь. Dilly Dilly.
Bears. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bears will extend their lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Now here's Bryant to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. A handoff. It's Murray. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Back now at Soldier Field. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. Second down, Mariota. Flush to his right. It comes, and he lost the football.
Здравствуйте, блядь, как дела? Как дела, говно? Ball don't lie.
And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. He had gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
Вот тебе и Dilly Dilly.
The play clock's running down. On the handoff, this is Howard. And he takes it across midfield to the 45. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second and 4. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Ну ты говна кусок.
It's incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively, because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. The Bears on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Cousins. And he's got Decker, left side. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game.
Должен залетать же. Ой, да ты рофлишь, блядь. ты шутишь, блядь.
So this defense gets an assist from the goalpost, and as a result, it's going to keep them within one score.
Yeah, that looked to be good the whole way, but that is a big break here in the fourth quarter of a football game. Now your offense needs to find a way to capitalize.
Mariota now.
Привет, блядь, домой, говно. Ой, а как это? Ой, а что это, блядь? Как же так получилось, блядь? Как же так вышло, блядь? Хуй его знает, блядь.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And Detroit getting set to go now. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
Зато быстро с мячиком остается.
At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need two of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Ой, это куда это, блядь? Ну там поймает, да, телевизионщик.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Mariota on 3rd and 2. Ebron caught left side.
Вроде есть, да, первый?
And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
Есть.
Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll throw again. Mariota. Flushed out right. And avoids the contact by sliding. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a three-step drop. But when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle. And he does so and picks up positive yardage. Now a second down throw for Mariota. Ebron's got it. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. They're giving those short little routes. Tackled him in bounds, too. They're just not wanting to get beat over the top.
Yeah, and if you can't really get downfield, take the short routes. But now you got to have guys who can actually break tackles and increase those gains.
Going with a screen for Murray. And he's going to be stopped dead in his tracks. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He can run for it, and he will. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this.
Так.
Working out of the gun, Mariota. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there of 20 yards. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Mariota now to throw on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick. But instead it falls down incomplete.
Ой, блядь, телефон проебал.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. On second down, Mariota again. And on the left side,
Хороший
he
пожал,
caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlines. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have gets chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind. On third down, Mariota. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Josh Jones. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
They run with Howard. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. The Bears on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for Chicago, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for Detroit, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Washington. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com.